spend a day with us and our overly emotional golden retriever. Our alarms go off at 7, except for the fact that it's not an alarm, it's just Wally telling us we need to wake up. I unfortunately got the butt this morning, which isn't the worst, but it's definitely not the best. I would prefer to cuddle with his cute face, but honestly, I'm not complaining. I'll take what I can get. Every morning, this dog somehow manages to move both me and my fiance out of our spots and end up laying on top of our pillows. I really don't know how he does this, but what we really don't understand is why he forces us to wake up and then himself falls back asleep. So this will always remain a mystery to us, but here he is refusing to get up. Once we do get out of bed, this is when Wally decides it is time to start being sad. He looks as sad as he possibly can to try and get more pets or just prevent us from starting the day. Now that we've convinced him to get up, it's time to convince him to go on a walk, which we do with treats and cheese. Once he gets back, it is absolutely mandatory that someone chase him around the yard until he decides that he is done. If the chasing stops before he has deemed the chasing over, this will cause sadness for the rest of the day. While he was on his walk, he found this stick, which he insisted on bringing inside, even though he knows that no sticks are allowed in the house. He was very proud of it, so we let him hold it for a few minutes and show it off. Even though his dad chased him until his heart's content, he's still feeling a little down, so once he comes inside, I give him some extra love before I start work for the day. A few minutes later, he stops by my office to let me know that he is done eating breakfast and he is ready for a post-breakfast snack. He uses his puppy dog eyes to try to convince me to give him more food, and it is very, very hard to say no. A few hours later, we jump in the car to head to Wally's grooming appointment, which, you guessed it, makes him sad, but we told him if he was a brave boy, he could get a pup cup on his way home. 2 hours later, we go to pick him up, and he gets super excited when he sees us come in. Turns out he was such a brave boy during his bath and his haircut. We have no idea what we would do without our groomer, Carolyn. She is so good with him. She makes him feel so comfortable and so safe. Wally was such a brave boy while he got his nails done, so he is definitely getting his pup cup on the way home. My favorite part of picking Wally up is saying hi to the next dog who's about to get groomed. This was Scout. And then, of course, to say hi to the groomers, two adorable pups, Parker and Bristol. These two are so funny and make me smile every time I see them. Then we headed home and, of course, had to stop and get Wally his pup cup, which made him very happy. Once we got home, I had to take a look at his paws because these are just the cutest things I have ever seen. And then he decided it was time to take a nap and passed out like this. See you next time.